Bienvenidos y bienvenidas a una nueva entrega de Eurovisión Diaries. Hoy estamos aquí con el representante de Suiza en el Festival de Eurovisión 2021 y que con su canción Tout L'Univers fue la canción del sonado documental Rocío Contar la Verdad para seguir viva. Hey, GJON'S, how are you?
Hey, fine and you? Hola, ¿qué tal?
You talk a little bit of Spanish, don't fool me. You do.
No, I cannot speak, but I'm trying sometimes. And yeah, I have sometimes some expression like, la cuenta, por favor, perdona.
That's very useful. So.
Yeah, because that's yeah, like some words like this, but not so much.
I'm sure you use it because you've been walking around Madrid, aren't you? You were from Atocha to Plaza Mayor.
Yeah, exactly.
Tourism.
I love Madrid because I think it's a really, it's not just a beautiful city, but it's also a city you can see the history in the buildings. And it's like, that's why I really love this city. And yeah, I have some places I love to go, like Plaza de Mayor.
Plaza Mayor.
Plaza Mayor. And also because there is that mercado, like all glass mercado, old mercado. I don't remember the name. And when I came, I think 2 years ago here for the first time, I was staying close to the Royal Palace, like the white big thing. And so, yeah, I was so happy because I had the feeling that I was in the best part of Madrid. But when I came back today, yesterday, I mean, when I came back now, I saw some new things and I was like, oh, it was beautiful, but there are even more beautiful things here. That's crazy. And yeah, it's a city. I think I would love to live here if I will have more opportunity.
More opportunities, some money. So it's been a couple of weeks since the Eurovision final. So how did you feel about the whole experience?
It was honestly, it was a really an incredible experience, and I think one of the most beautiful experiences of my life because I really had the condition around to live it well. You know, sometimes you have a good experience, but maybe your family life is not good, or maybe your professional life is not, or maybe, you know. And at that moment, everything was good in my life. Oh. So I was so happy that I had everything, that I have all the conditions to be happy. And also, you know, in Eurovision, they were really strict with the COVID thing. So with the COVID restrictions, so I really need to take care of every rules. And so when I finally finished and sang my song, we were in the green room with my delegation, and I really, for the first time, really could bring them like strong. And I was like, yeah! And like I had also the co-composer and the co-producer with me by my side. And it was like, it has been 1 year that I didn't see them, so it was so cool to see them back again, all together, and to see this audience during the COVID. You know, I mean, every condition was incredible to live an incredible moment. So I'm really happy that I lived that. And I mean, after that moment, then interview. So in Paris, now I'm here, then maybe in Germany normally, and then back to Paris to work on my album. So,
whoa.
Yeah, lot of projects.
How did you handle the fact that you were among the favorites for so long? Did it create some pressure on you?
I don't think so, because, you know, I think my biggest enemy is myself. And so I really wanted to be happy with my work, and I tried to all the time do the best as I could. And I'm so happy that the people, especially, you know, when Eurovision was cancelled last year, I had to come with another song. So people are less surprised because they know you, they saw you once. So it was an exercise so hard. It was so hard, like a really difficult exercise to come back with another song. And I'm so happy that people liked it again. And especially I think that people, for them, the most important thing is the authenticity of a project. And I really think they saw that in my project, and so maybe that's why they like my song. So I'm really happy that, yeah, that people like my song, and And it was, I mean, of course, I was looking at the corner, with the corners of my eyes, like the bookings or like the bookmakers, like those things. And I was like, crazy. But for me, I wanted to focus on my work and on singing, to be really good and not having comments like, oh no, he cannot sing. Oh no, he doesn't sing well, you know. I really, like, for me, there is one place I don't want to be criticized, it's my voice. If you criticize my body, my hair, I don't care. But the thing I'm really like, it's my voice.
I don't think anyone can criticize your voice.
No, no, you can criticize my voice, but I'm just trying to work as much as I can on my voice, so it can be as less as possible to criticize, you know. That's my job. I'm like, come on, work. Yeah, so.
So you came back to the contest and you came back strong. You won the jury vote actually, and and you have the most points in the history of Switzerland actually. I think 430 something.
I don't remember the points. That's crazy.
But yeah. That's the most points Switzerland has in the contest. Yeah, how does make you feel?
That's crazy. That's oh my god, I didn't know that. I'm really happy. You know, I mean, what I'm the most happy is because we work hard, we work strong. We really worked hard for this, and I'm happy that the people congratulate the work, and yeah, and it's crazy because, you know, I really think that we were all crazy contestants. Yeah. Like it was, and it was funny because everyone was telling me, even the blogs, everyone was telling me, yeah, this year we cannot say who's the winner. The other years we could say like, oh, it's gonna be this or this, but this year we don't know.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Like, I'm so happy because it means like all of us tried to make something good, and obviously people couldn't choose. So I'm happy that the people had like so many different things, like from Moldova to Ukraine, like from Italy to Spain, you know, with like so many contrasts and different songs, and like yeah, and that's so cool. And yeah, I mean the jury vote was so unexpected because also I had a technical problem, like my the place I was standing on was moving, so when I was singing it was moving, like. And so the camera has to change the...
I didn't know.
It was crazy. I thought I was about to fall.
Oh my God.
And I was so focused on like, please make it so the jury cannot show that you have a problem. So I was like, like, why is it moving? Yeah. You know, I was like so stressed. And that was awful. And so, yeah, I mean, you know, even if it didn't affect my whole performance, it affected, of course, my performance, and I was a bit like frustrated. I was like, oh, why? No, I'm really sad. And at the end, when I saw I was the first one, I was like, what? You know? And I'm so happy because that's for the first time, you know, as a singer, I always looked for the professional validation, like from the professional to come and to tell you, you are good, you know? I was always waiting for that. And actually, that's the first time I really received that validation, and now I don't have the feeling I need that anymore because I really need it and I had it, and now I'm really happy, and I'm maybe just a less bad with me because I'm always like, no, you could have done better, and now I'm really happy because I mean you cannot do better.
Countries rate you the best.
Yeah, so that's but I'm really happy, and it's pushing me to continue working and to go on with my project, so that's really cool.
That's great. So people loved your song, and people were really intrigued about your staging, your dance move. How were these decisions made?
I wanted to have something new for me. Because normally I play with my piano, or with a stand mic, like with the mic stand. Sorry, with the mic stand. But I don't try to move normally into the performances. And for the first time, I was like, okay, let's try something I'm not doing usually. And so I spoke with Sacha Jean-Baptiste, my stage director, and yeah, and then we spoke each other, and I told her I would love to once try to move on stage, and she said she told me, why didn't you try? It's like, but I don't have like I don't do dance, and I'm not so like I don't have muscles like a
dance training.
You know, exactly.
The training dance background.
I don't have like the dance body, and she was like, we don't care, we don't like there is no dancer body, and so she said just try and we will see, and finally she really loved that, and she was like, you have to do this on stage, and I was like, okay, and I was really happy because I think she really gave me my self-confidence that I didn't have to be on stage and to try to be as best as I can, because I think normally, as I told you, the most important thing for me is my voice. So I always focus on my voice, but not on the other things. But the other things are really important, and so that's why I was really happy to work with Sacha, because she really did it like well.
That's great. So your song Tout L'Univers, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Tout L'Univers. No,
thank you. Is really, really well known here in Spain, since it became the main song for Rocío, Contar la Verdad para Seguir Viva. How did you get that proposal? How this happens?
I mean, that was crazy. I don't know. It was really quick, and it has made like actually. It was like really done, as I said, really quickly, and I think it was like Friday for Sunday, something like this. And they asked me if they could use my song for the documentary, and I was like, okay, let's do this. And then I saw the explanation about the documentary, because I didn't know about that. And then I thought it was a strong, it was a strong message, because with this song it means like we have to go on with life, and especially when we leave explosions. So. I mean, so my song has like really worked well with the...
Yeah, you think the song fits the story of Rocío?
Yeah, I mean, it fits, because it's a bit like, not the same story at all, but it's like, in my song I'm speaking about the fact that being in an explosion, and then you have two choices, you give up or you fight for yourself, and she also fight for herself to survive. So that's why it was a beautiful. When I saw they wanted to use my song, I was really happy, and also Rocío really loved the song. So it was cool to see her, to meet her yesterday, and to know more about her, and also that to hear from her that she really liked my song.
Yeah, you got to talk to her actually in the show yesterday after your performance.
Yeah, exactly. It was it was really special, because I don't know her. You know, everyone knows her here, but I don't know her. And yeah, she's just like she really looks like she's a good person, and I think you can see in people's eyes when they are sparkling, when they have a light inside of them, and I just have the feeling she was a really good person, and it was cool to speak with her.
So the show has been a massive hit in the audience. So everyone in Spain has heard your song. Everyone. Have you noticed the love of the Spanish fans?
Of course. I received so much love from Spain. I mean, when the song was chosen for the documentary, and then when I came to sing the first time here, first the song happened, and then I think I arrived here. When the song came out for Rocío, it became first on iTunes in Spain. So I was really happy. I was like, so when I received a request to come and sing my song, I said yes. If I have to sing my first live somewhere, it has to be in Spain, because they put me in the first place, and it's my way to say thank you, and yeah, that's crazy. And so that's why I came the first time. Yeah, and so of course I received a lot of love from Spain, and I'm so happy. And I'm also like, when I'm here, like, everyone is really cool.
So we saw this funny video of Belén Esteban, which is a really famous character here in Spain, trying to interview you, but she can't speak English at all. Did you know who she is, or did she just appear next to you?
I think I saw her because when I came the first time to sing my song, she was here with the other people.
Maybe, I don't remember.
She was in a chair with the other.
Yeah.
And so, but like I don't remember everyone. But then I was like, I think I saw her, and I mean she arrived with the mic and the camera, so I was like, okay, she's her. But I didn't know what she was doing because, you know, I was like rehearsing, just making rehearsals to understand, like, okay, the sound, is it great, is it good, the camera, okay, what are you going to film, what plan? And she arrived and she just was next to me, and I was like, what is happening? And she was filming, so I didn't know if I had to say something, and I didn't know, and so I was like, you know, focus on the, okay, I can hear myself, yeah, good, no, yeah, no, you know, so I was like, so at the end I was a bit stressed because I was like, okay, what should I say? And then I saw that she tried to speak in Spanish with me, and I was like,
yeah, she was like, ¿hablas español? And you were like, no,
no,
I don't.
no. So no, it was funny. It was funny.
She's like, people here call her the people's princess. Actually, she's like really huge here in Spain.
Okay.
That's why the moment was like, what is happening? Why this the most ambitious crossover ever? Right
That's
now.
crazy. No, that's funny.
So, are you in contact with some of the singers from Eurovision from other countries?
Yeah, I'm in contact with Blas, of course. Because you know, he's being a good singer. It's not like, of course, it's important, but it's not the most important thing because there are millions of singers, and there are gonna be millions of singers. But the most important thing is what kind of human you are, and so I'm so happy that I met him because he's really nice and he's really, yeah, really kind. And also when I was doubting, because after that performance where everything was moving. When I came back to my dressing room, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna do that. I was afraid that I fall the next day on TV. Imagine if I was like, like, yeah, I was really stressed. And I mean, I didn't ask anything to him, and he arrived to my dressing room, he knocked, and he said, yeah, please trust yourself, don't, you are amazing, and don't doubt about that. And yeah, we spoke a bit. I mean, we spoke. We couldn't really be together, but we spoke like with distances and like yeah, with the door open. But yeah, no, and yeah, it was like I was so happy because he really was like a great support for me. And I met other contestant, Germany, Jendrik from Germany. Yeah, really cool. And that was so funny because Katarina from Ukraine, like. The first time she saw me, she was like, and I was like, yeah, why? And actually, she told me, I'm a fan of you, and I was like, what? And I was like, me too. And I love also the way that Ukraine was really different than the others.
Yeah, they were.
Like, it's so cool to present something so different, and I really admire her and her work. And yeah, I think Blas, Jendrik, Katarina. I saw a bit the room, but we didn't have the time to speak a lot together, but they are really cool. There are so many people, that's so hard. But there are so many that I would have loved to meet, but I didn't have the time. For example, Italy, I mean, I didn't speak at all with them because I think we didn't have the same rehearsal at the same time, so sometimes you don't have the possibility. It was the same with Malta. I saw her for the first time in the green room, and so we really could speak, speak in the green room. But otherwise, it was really complicated in the other moment because we weren't close in the rehearsals and in the live, you know.
So we saw you with Blas in a club, partying. How that was?
With distances and with mask. Yeah, yeah. After Rocío, we wanted not to. How can I say that? Like to. Not to party, but like to stay positive and like let's go and eat together. So yeah, we took the time to go to that club, and and because Blas knows more of the places, of course, here than me, so he was like, let's go there. I was like, okay, let's go. And also because they had food and we really wanted to eat. So we ate actually tortillas.
Tortilla. So Blas and you are friends. Could be there a collaboration, maybe?
Honestly, we didn't think about that. But yeah, maybe. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, it would be a pleasure. I mean, for me. But I already am working. I'm already working with some collaboration now.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe let's finish first those one, and then we'll see.
So you're working in an album right now. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah. I mean, I signed in a French label in Paris. So I'm working in my album now, and I am looking for the right producers to have like a great a sound, because it's really important. It's important to have like good and cool musics, but it's also especially important to have your sound, because there are some people you listen to 2 seconds of their song and you know who it is. You're like, oh, it's The Weeknd, oh, it's Rosalia, and like there are people that are really like understandable in a sound wise. So I'm just looking for the right people for this, and also still we have some songs, and as I said before, I'm trying like to just make the collaboration, and yeah.
Is your new music going to be similar to Tout L'Univers?
Similar, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be me, so of course it's gonna look a bit like it's gonna be my voice on top, like all the time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try new things. I love to try new things, actually. I have, like, for example, like in general, when I do a concert, for example, I have like a disco songs, like a country song. I really love to change every styles. For me it's really important to try new things. So yeah, so we'll see.
We are going to be looking forward to hear from you.
Nice.
So, Jon, thank you so much. We wish you huge success, huge hits, everything. And thank you so much for being here and for your time. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you. It was a pleasure, and it's a beautiful place here. And yeah, and see you soon.
I hope so.
Nice.
So, no, ya no voy a hablar más inglés, que ahora estoy hablando a la cámara. Muchísimas gracias por haber visto este vídeo, por haber estado con nosotros, y nada, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Recordad suscribiros al canal y comentar aquí, y seguir a Jon en todas sus redes sociales, que va a tener noticias muy prontito. Y ya está, nos vemos. Adiós.